Hey coaches, good morning. I just wanted to stop in here real quick and first of all thank every one of the leaders in here who did such an incredible job of offering their mentorship over the last couple of days, and all of this advice and all this support that we have. I mean, it really is absolutely incredible, and I am just so blessed and honored to be a part of this team and just to learn continually from the leaders in this group. And this morning I was doing my personal development. I do it every day. I sit down before I work out with my first 5 with Lisa Turkhurst. I do a little devotional, a little meditation, and then I kind of go into some other personal development in terms of just mindset. You know, I am somebody who has for a long time struggled with mindset. I didn't grow up this naturally positive person, and I have found over the past 5 years that my dedication to personal development has really changed my outlook on so many things. And I know a big part of that is just because I was told this was a vital behavior. This is what you have to do. So I kept doing it. And it's honestly changed a lot of who I am as a person. I am naturally more positive. I focus more on what's going right instead of what's going wrong. And that in itself has been an ultimate blessing in my life. You know, regardless of where I am in the business, that has been a true blessing in itself. But I wanted to talk to you guys today about something that just is on my mind in what I see with coaches who are at that point where they're like, this is hard. Maybe my warm market is kind of gone and now I have to do something. I have to get out of my comfort zone a little bit, and I don't really know where to start, and I don't know how to find new people, and there seems to be so many coaches, and maybe I'm not good at this. And we get to this point where we're either going to pivot, we're going to turn around, we're going to turn back, we're going to figure something else out, we're going to see the grass is greener on the other side, we're going to persist. And there has to come a point where you have to say to yourself, well, where am I with that? If I pivot, am I walking away from something that could potentially be good, but I got scared because it got hard? Or am I going to persist knowing that I am going to embrace really hard times? I'm going to embrace struggle. I am going to encounter difficult times in my business, no matter what rank, no matter where you are, how long you've been at it. This is not a straight shot to success. And persisting means that when you're given information, you don't just take it in, or you don't just look at it and say, well, I got a little overwhelmed, so I am just going to stop. It means that you choose to persist forward. And even if it takes you longer than you had originally planned or you originally thought, that vision is still in front of you of where you really want to be able to go. Now, guys, I don't know where you are in your businesses. I don't know what all of your whys are. I know what some of them are. I don't know what all your goals are, but I can tell you this. You know, when I decided to be a coach, I had no idea. I had no idea of the income potential. I had no idea of the way that it would change my life. I had no idea what the word entrepreneurship even meant. I had no idea what anything was really, what it really was beyond the classroom. But I just kept persisting. Every month I would move forward. Every month I would just focus on those vital behaviors. Every month I would keep my hands on what I call the 10 and 2. I would focus on achieving SD10 by helping 5 people. That was my personal goal. And I would make sure that I was inviting at least 2 people into the team, meaning that I was welcoming them, meaning that I was having those conversations. Were some months harder than other? Yeah. Was it hard when I watched people quit and pivot? Oh my goodness, yes. Is it still? Absolutely. But I have learned that the only thing that I have control over is what my actions are. You know, what I'm focusing on, what I'm giving attention to, how consistent I am with my behaviors, you know, how consistent I am with not just doing the vitals, but sharing those vitals. And that is ultimately why I am where I am in this business. So my question is for you, you know, where you are today, isn't going to be where you are in a month. It isn't where you're going to be in 2 months or 3 months. Where are you going to be? Are you going to be ahead or are you going to be behind? Because there's no such thing as just status quo. You don't stay status quo in any direct sales business. And in fact, in any business, you're either moving forward or you're moving yourself back. And where do you want to go? You know, where do you choose to go? Where do you choose to put yourself? I don't choose to pivot. I choose to persist. You know, if there are hard times, struggles, and moments where I doubt myself, or moments where, you know, I stumble a little bit or I don't do as well as I think, I look at it as, what is the learning opportunity that's going to build me and grow me forward and move me forward? And when I focus on that, I see the growth. Every month, month after month, you have that opportunity to maximize your potential. Is it harder sometimes? Yeah, it absolutely is. But I can tell you it's worth it. And I think that if you have watched me, or if you've seen me on social media, or if you've seen how this business has impacted my life, I hope that gives you hope, that you know that you can do the same thing. But it's all on you. The power is on you, whether you want to pivot or you want to persist. My hope is that you continue to persist, and we continue on this journey together, and not just you know, through the easy times, but through the hard times too. And that you take all of these trainings that you just got, that these amazing leaders shared with you, and you look at it as not, oh my gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with information, but instead you look at it as, I am so blessed to have all of this information. Now, what are the action steps that I can take? Every day, what can I do to grow my business? Every day, what can I do to move forward? And it always comes down to the vital behaviors. Making sure you're reading your personal development, making sure you're inviting to the opportunity, making sure you are recognizing people, customers, challengers, yourself for the successes that you've had. And then of course, first and foremost, you are a product of the product, because this is a blessing that other people need in their lives. This is something that can change their lives. And if we aren't sharing it, then I truly believe that we're jerks. I just believe we're jerks if we aren't spreading this awareness and we're not spreading this forward. So guys, I thank you. Leaders, I thank you for leading this and helping us out. I look forward to hearing about your successes and celebrating with you everything that you've been able to accomplish and will be accomplishing in the coming months. Way to rock it, guys. I'm so proud of you. Bye-bye.